All right, today I'd like to say a few things about going into production. You know, one of the drivers of economy, good economy, when everybody's producing, like PO we say, don't just be a consumer, but think of productivity. One of the things I found out in this country that we're in is that they have millions and millions of factories. Everybody is producing at different levels, you know. So I think the whole country has been structured to do only production. Then you now have what they call residences. For example, these are residences, just residences. This is where I live. There are residences too, right? Okay. Here we have about 60,000 flats, right? There we have about maybe 60 or 80,000. This one has about 120,000 flats where people live in, ecosystem. But every other space, like this one, is a factory. If it doesn't look like tall buildings like this, they are all factories. So any other available space in the country is used for productivity, production. It's either a farm, a factory, or something. They built it over time because they created that spirit of productivity. One of the drivers of productivity is light, power, availability of power, good road, like they say. But in the case where we do not get readily constant power, what we cannot do is do modular scale. Even here in the villages, most of them don't have that kind of power. They could just buy a few solar panels that can generate as much as 10 kilowatts, 50 kilowatts, and then the factory is already built. Some of them live in an isolated area, and then they can produce. So today I'm bringing to you a message for productivity, production, modular scale productivity, factories. In other words, you might not be able to do the big ones that require megawatts. But how about the one that requires 5 kilowatts, 1 kilowatts, 10 kilowatts? I'll share some with you today, some of what you need to produce, maybe groundnut oil, peanut butter oil, sunflower oil, CPO, that's crude palm oil. Those kind of oil. I will send some today. I will also send some of the production factory, modular production skills you need to produce maybe keke napep, for example. There are some welding machine equipments they call laser welding. It uses battery. Doesn't necessarily need to have welding machine or lights. We have those, so that within a short space, a small space, you can be producing. I have somebody who produces tricycle from his apartment, his house, back of his house. It's not necessarily a welding company, but he just have the laser welding, and his job is sweet, clean. So he has a filing machine, it has a cutting machine, they are all electric. It has a welding laser machine, they are all electric too. By the time he built his tricycle, it's perfect. What we did for him was that here in Foshan, we sent him the annex wire, the ones that carries both the wire going to the battery, the wire going to the turtle, the wire going to the brake, and every other thing. In fact, those things are also connected directly with the brake, throttle, and everything is connected together. The throttle and everything for the tricycle. Same we supplied him recently for the kit for the strollers, electric scooters, electric bikes. Those are things you can do from within your home. You get? Then we also have people who do maybe fruit production. They have maybe they do milk, for example. We have those who do coconut milk from your house. We have those who do tiger nut milk from your house. We have those who do milk powder. There are several things you can do that is acceptable in the market. First, we send you the machine. Secondly, we send you the production video, how to use. Thirdly, we send you the packaging equipment. When you have produced this milk, you also need to have fancy packages. We can also send that to you. You don't necessarily have to be Domino Pizza to have the best kind of equipment for packaging. So that way, you have all the everything in the ecosystem is available to you, both the post-production and the sales, so that when you take your product to the supermarket or anywhere, it is acceptable. First, today I'm going to be sharing the food processing, the palm oil, the sunflower oil, the CPO, the groundnut oil, all those modular scale refinery equipment, and of course those who want to go into the fruit production, then those who want to go into grill. We will send you most of those videos today for a start. From there, you can build your own side hustle effectively. Some of you may have to move your factory close to the farm where these raw materials are. You're going into plantain production. Go to the plantain farm. You probably have a lot of people who have crude palm oil today, palm farm, that does not have, they still do the old method of doing palm oil. Your system can actually help to increase their productivity, because now they know they have somebody who can they have a machine or in their area where they can produce their oil. What if you put your machine there and you are producing for them and they pay you for production? They bring their palm oil, you produce for them, you give it back to them, they pay you for the services. These are things you can do. It will encourage more people to go into farming, because now there's an easy way to get 20 jerrycan in an hour instead of getting 1 jerrycan in 2 days. This is what machines can do, and the power can be as free as getting it from the sun, or having at least an alternative backup system, maybe a generator too. Anything, as long as you can put all the cost together and you still make profit from both your machine, cost of production, cost of running the equipment, and that's profit for you. We're going to be doing a lot in this line in the next couple of days, while we also post cars by the side. But that I'm going to maybe take excuse for some of us. We want to set up a new WhatsApp group for modular scale production. In case you are interested, you can just indicate on this page, or you can private chat me and say, I'm interested in this aspect. We will be posting all the machines. I'll visit all the factories required to bring every necessary machines to you. If there are some you need and you want me to talk about it, please encourage me. I will go to those factories for you. You want to go into clothes production, you want to go into safety shoes production, you want to go into sneakers production, you want to go into any area of production that you want to go into, we are ready to support. We are ready to support. And of course, those who want to do into mini mining skills, talk about it. We can do the cashew nut production, the cashew oil production. These are all several aspects of money making ventures. We will put a link on this page again, so that some of you can move into this page while we put only cars here, and then this other page will be for modular production engineering kits. Thank you and God bless.